Hello, Umut here. Today we are going to create a tag with very cute embellishments and a very cute color scheme. I'm using a tag from Prima here, but you can use anything you have or cut it from a cardstock, doesn't matter. And I am going to stick a cardboard on top of it to start with the texture. This is a corrugated cardboard. I'm just sticking it with matte medium. I'm going to cut it in the shape of my tag. I'm going to use some pattern papers to also give interest to my tag. This is from 13 Arts. It's actually one of my favorite pattern paper pads. It has really delicate designs and the color scheme is blues, yellows and greens. So I really like it. I chose like 3-4 different papers. And I'm going to create a mosaic of them, so I'm cutting them in small tiles and I will stick them on top of my tag like a mosaic. While I do that, I can also tell you that you can find full list of supplies down below at the description area or in my blog, as well as the close-up pictures of the project. I enjoy creating tags so much actually because it's a small surface. I think if you're a beginner or don't know what to do when you open your art journal and see 2 blank pages, it's really a good idea to work on a tag, a much smaller surface, easy to fill. Even I do it sometimes. I don't know what to do and I bring a tag in front of me and it feels so much easier. I am happy with this look, so now I'm going to cover my tag with gesso so that I prepare my surface for the other mediums to apply. And also I want to push the colors at the background, especially the cardboard. Now I will do some texture work. I'm going to use this stencil. This is by Dina Weekly actually. And it's one of the first things I bought when I started doing mixed media. So it reminds me of good memories actually. And it's not so far away, I realized. It seems to me ages that I am doing it, but it's been 1 year since I am working on mixed media, art journal or similar projects. And it's time to play with the sprays. I'm using a collection from Lindy Stamp Gang. This has pastel colors and you will see the colors while I'm applying it on the screen. I'm using some yellows, some green and pink. I'm going to dry my tag for now and apply some more embellishments. This is a brick chipboard from Dusty Attic. I really love it. You can remove the bricks from inside and actually I will not throw them away. I will use them in another project. I will cut it in small pieces and apply it to here and there to create a texture on my tag. And I am applying, I'm sticking it with glossy accents, but mostly it sticks itself because there is a texture paste still wet. I will have one more and then I will cut the excess of the bricks. And now it's time for more embellishments. These are my focal points. Again, I'm using chipboards from Dusty Attic. These are bird houses. I'm having a concept of home. But this is birds' homes, so I chose 3 of these, and also I'm choosing some of these cute birds. They are so cute, and I want to show you they even have little legs. Look at this. I will just try and see what the composition looks like. And when I am happy, I will move to the next stage. I'm just trying to see and spread my birds around the tag. I also have these resin embellishments, and I thought it could be nice to bring a heart-shaped plant because it's about home and loving your home, and I have the hearts at the background, so I think it would be a good fit. And before I move to the next stage, I wanted to give a little bit more color because it was very subtle, got lost. I used the greens and the pinks. And I'm going to color this resin embellishment in pink color as well. I sprayed the same spray, but to give a little bit more color, I'm using a distress paint. It was Victorian velvet. And I am going to color my houses with distress paint as well. I'm using antique linen and vintage photo here. And I used vintage photo mostly to give a little bit shading, so it looks more realistic. And I am going to color my birds with a pink color as well. This is spun sugar. And just to give again a little bit shadowing, I'm using vintage photo again. From the same set, there were some leaves on this chipboard set. So I took some of them. I'm using cracked pistachio, again distress paint, to color these leaves. Why I use this is it goes with the spray color that I used at the background. And again, like I did for the others, I'm using vintage photo to give some shading to my leaves as well. As you see, all the colors at the background, the sprays and the colors I used for the embellishments are matching, and I used the same shading technique for all the chipboards. This brings the page together. I have this beautiful sticker collection from Bo Bunny. Actually, I was inspired by it before starting the tag, so I chose my colors according to this. And I am going to take some parts of it to again embellish my tag. There was this nice flourish sticker, so I'm going to put that on the tag. But before that, I decided to commit to my embellishments, and I stick them on the page with tacky glue. And now I'm going to complete this flourish sticker, and I stick it on the outside borders of my tag. Again, it goes with the colors that I used overall, and it adds a nice touch. Here's my sentiment. This is again coming from the same sticker set, home, but I won't stick it as it is. I will make a base. I chose a pattern paper from the same paper pad that I used to make the mosaics at the background, and I want to have this sticker raised, so I added foam squares at the back. I'm going to cut this in a rectangle. Then I'm distressing it using Tim Holtz distressing tool. And I'm going to go around the edges with vintage photo. This way you will realize there are again the same colors, the same greens, pinks and vintage photo color on my sentiment as well. I will place it here, but there were a couple of embellishments on my way, so I moved them to another place. And I'm using natural twine to make my houses look like they are hanging from a tree or somewhere. I'm just sticking it at the back of the house and the tag. Now that I am sure of the rest, I sticked my sentiment as well. Lastly, to bring everything together, I'm doing some splashes with Victorian Velvet, Distress Paint and Vintage Photo. And the tag is finished. I'm really happy with how it looks. I added a little bit ribbon as well. I colored the ribbon with the colors, with the sprays that I used at the background, greens, pinks and yellows. So it matches my tag. And I love the color scheme. It's very cute, as well as the embellishments I used. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed creating it. If you did, don't forget to press the thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. That's how I know you like my videos. Just to repeat it again, the list of supplies and close-up pictures are down at the description area or in my blog. And see you next time!